Hello, folks. I'm Detroit Miracle. Yes, and indeed. Right now, I am here to have more cool comic books slash story slash film discussion fun. This such topic will be about the musical great Stephanie Mills. Yes, Stephanie Mills doesn't appear in any comic book adaptations, though, so I will be replacing that format of her with another format. All will be in the live action, though, and it's all good there. Okay, originally Stephanie Mills started in the mid 1970s. She came onto the scene, which had many talent out there already, but she was unique in ways, so she stood out. Her voice was so captivating and enchanting that many found her adorable upon hearing her sound. And she produced hits after hits after hits. She had gold albums, platinum singles. So she did the usual thing that any talented person would do in terms of being extremely talented and recognized. She rode with the show and produced more and more and more hits. She also, during that particular time, became a very famous and popular Broadway singer actress. Yeah, so she was big in Broadway during the 1970s as well. She played Dorothy in the musical The Wiz. And that was before The Wiz got its movie adaptations later in the 1970s. They said she played it so well that it was a number one running Broadway hit for quite some time because of her singing and acting. So she was convincing as the character of Dorothy. I wonder why they didn't cast her to play Dorothy for the movie, but I thought Diana Ross was great in it. So they did what they thought was best, that is. All right, let me get to her theater prowess, more of that. She carried a long-running hit show that people couldn't get enough on, and that show ran on Broadway for record numbers of periods. It was a number one ranked Broadway musical in the entire world. And you know, there has to be dozens of musicals playing all over the place, possibly hundreds, but Stephanie Mills' musical rated in the top tier amongst like the highest preferred musicals. So she showed that she had incredible power at captivating the theater audiences. Now in the live action, she resumed her musical career. Apparently she took a break and went into doing musicals after initially recording hit records, and then she went back to it to pursue her hits until the late 70s. And then by the time 1980 swung around, she was a mega star. She was sensational. I can recall people playing her songs on the radio when I played outside as a little boy. This was in the summer times, people. This was in the spring times. Back in the earliest 80s when I played outside as a boy, I was like, who was that beautiful songstress? Yeah, little boys can interpret good singers too, and they can determine bad singers as well. And I always thought Stephanie was a great, great inspirational singer, songbird. I didn't mind sticking around to listen to the rest of the songs when I heard her being played on the radios too. I heard her in car radios, car stereos, home boom boxes, stereo systems everywhere. And her music was so enchanting and wonderful. Okay, let's get to her accolades in both particular platforms that characterize Stephanie Mills, the entertainer, best. Her theater shows on Broadway sold out in record numbers and amounts. She had numerous awards outside of Broadway. I believe she won a Grammy Award, so she's possibly won dozens of awards in many different types of award fields. And so awards isn't anything new. If you won one Grammy, then you usually won 100 of other different things, because it's supremely hard to win Grammys. So she excelled as far as winning awards. They said her musical voice is so powerful that it captivates audiences in a unique way that no other artists do it. So she has a unique sounding voice and a unique power of her voice to do that. So no matter the format that characterizes Stephanie Mills, she shows her greatness and dignity and talent and skill, and she handles it with humility and grace, of course. All right, let me know what you think about this one.